Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video, I have another haul to show you guys from Mercari. I think I bought someone's entire hoard of beading supplies for 20 bucks, free shipping, and I've had a couple people comment on previous Mercari hauls and they thought that I was lying about the prices I paid for this stuff, but I'm not lying, and I will even show you proof right here. So this is what I bought. Beads for jewelry making. $20, free shipping. And it even says right here, sold, you bought this. Now if I didn't buy this, I think it would say somebody else bought this, is what it usually says, right? So clicking on the picture, here is what I got. Everything in one shot, okay? And then there's pictures of all the stuff that I got, close-ups, right? And after going through the stuff, I found things in this box that I didn't see in the picture. Pretty exciting because it's some really good stuff. But everything I got here, there's a lot of really good stuff here. This stuff probably could have sold for 80 bucks and I got it for 20, so I'm pretty happy. So again, I'll show you. Beads for jewelry making, $20, free shipping. And this was posted for maybe 5 minutes and I found it, so I really lucked out on this one. Now before I show you what I got, I just want to let you know that I will have a link down there in the description bar for Mercari, and if you are new to Mercari and you're on your phone, scroll down on this video, you'll see show more, click that, it'll open up, click the Mercari link, download the Mercari app on your cell phone. That will give you a $10 coupon towards your first purchase, and you can get something that's like $5, $3 to ship, and you would get that item for free. And it's not just jewelry making supplies on there, you can get all kinds of stuff on Mercari. It's kind of like eBay. They sell everything. You can get stuff that's brand new and you can get stuff that's used, and it's a really awesome app. And I think that Mercari is probably one of the most incredible internet websites I have ever seen because of how they're set up. It's really awesome. I'm loving Mercari. So let's look at everything I got. And it's kind of weird because there's a lot of stuff here that I've been wanting but haven't bought, and I got it in this box, so that's weird. For example, GS Hypo Cement. I have never used this glue, but I've seen a lot of people use it and I would like to try it, but I never bought it. And here it is, and it's unused, brand new. Look at this. See, it is still closed unless she glued it shut, but who does that? I don't think anybody does that. And look right there, $5. How cool. Now I've never used it before, but I think, tell me if I'm wrong, a lot of people use this on elastic cord, like Stretch Magic and stitching stuff, which I don't think I would ever use it on that. I think that I would use this more with cord, right? Hopefully I can use it with like cotton cord. I have a lot of waxed cotton cord for macrame. That's what I need glue for. So I would like to use that with that if it works. If it doesn't work, let me know in the comments if you've tried it or not, okay? If you've had a lot of experience with this glue, let me know what you've experienced, what I can use it with, and what I shouldn't use it with. Okay, so moving on, other things I've been wanting is cord. This color is so pretty. And there's no paper on this to tell me what it is, but I want to say that it is nylon crochet cord because I have a spool of nylon black crochet cord that I got from Walmart, and I used it for macrame bracelets, and it was awesome, and I think it's that stuff. It's twisted, it's not braided, but it seems like it's really good quality. I'm going to check it and see if it melts. I think it will because it's really shiny. It's making me think that it's a synthetic cord. So I'm excited about that. And here is a beautiful gray color. I don't have any of these colors in my stash, so excited about those. And I also got this one, which I don't have this one in my stash. It's made by Hemptique, and it's a pretty color. That's totally brand new, unused spool. Isn't this like, right here, isn't this like $20? I want to say. When I went on Amazon, I was seeing spools of this cord. Yeah, I think it was the polyester wax one for like $8 and $10 a spool. So, just right there, I pretty much paid for my bill, I want to say. And here is one of the treasures that I found. Now, I'm not really crazy about these really large hole European style beads. I think that's what they're called. I know that they're really popular with, what's it called? Pandora bracelets, right? And I do have a Pandora style bracelet that has stainless steel holes with a beautiful glass, but for jewelry making, I haven't really tried using these much in jewelry making, is what I'm trying to say. So I got this bag, and there's still more. This bag, this bag, and that bag. That's a lot. And so I started going through these, and I'm like, holy cow, what am I going to do with all this? Right? They're cool. Neat colors. So there's 3 of these. Whoa, almost dropped the box. 3 of these. 1, 2. These are all the same pretty much. 3. Okay. And then there's these, which are different from those, and these are pretty cool. Some really pretty beads here. Okay, we got some bumpy lampwork beads. We got some that look like sea glass, which I'm really excited about those because I've been wanting to do some ocean themed jewelry. Here is a square one. I have never seen a square shaped one before in my life. I did not know this existed. But look at But look at how gorgeous. Come on, camera focus. Look at how pretty that is. That's a really pretty one. There's ceramic ones in here. I love these blue polka dots and flowers. Very tropical. Beautiful colors. I think there's even some man-made gemstones. That one there. This one is so pretty. There were a couple that had these caps things, whole thingies coming off the end, but I can glue them back on with a E6000. There's a bunch of different ones here, as you can see. And where did my bead scooper go? Right here. Okay, but this bag is the treasure. I had no idea that these were sterling silver when I looked at the picture. But every single one of those beads says $9.25 on it. Okay, now all of these aren't sterling. They're not marked. But these are, and there is a lot. And there's a bunch of them that match, which I'm very excited about. And I am thinking that this bead will go onto paracord, which I have a bunch of. Look at how many. That's a lot of beads. See right there? $9.25. Beautiful glass. And I love this one. Look at this color. There's several of these. So pretty. And I was wondering if some of these are actual sets, because like there's some oddballs, like that one there is an oddball. Okay, that's a really cute bead. There's 2 of these, and I'm kind of wondering if they're sets, because I got another haul from Macari, not from this person, from a different person, and she had a lot of lampwork glass, and I ended up realizing when I was sorting through it that they were sets of lampwork beads, because I know on Lima Beads you can go on there and you can buy little sets. It's like a string that's loaded down with like 10 beads maybe. But see how like they kind of work together? White and black polka dot, there's white and black flower. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be a set. These are really cute. I love these colors right here. Isn't that unique? Colors like that. So these are all sterling. This one's fancy. Awesome find. I had no idea they were sterling. You could not tell at all by the picture. That's another thing. When you buy stuff like this on Macari, you're kind of taking a chance because you can't see everything in the pictures. You're not really gonna know what all you're getting until you get it. Wow, that blue one's amazing. And you'll find some treasures. That one there has glitter in it, which I'm wondering if it's inside the hole and if it would come out. But there's a bunch of matching ones, and then there's some oddball ones. But there's some bracelets that I got in this box using these as closures, and I thought that was a really awesome idea. I'll show you when I get there, because you might want to use these for closures too, and I've never thought of that before. Pretty. And here is more. There's so many of them. And again, all of these in this bag, because I sorted through these last night. I was really excited that they were sterling silver. And these and these were mixed together. These two. All of these were in this bag, so I separated them. I also cleaned them up a little bit because they were a little dirty. Alright, I got some more cord. Here is black hemp. I don't have black hemp, but I do now. This hemp teak cord is really good quality compared to the older hemp. Like, I have some hemp in my stash that's probably 15 years old, and it is not a consistent, even cord. There's spots where it's thick and thinner, fuzzy. It actually kind of looks like it's mended together, weird. So it's pretty good stuff. And I've got the hemp teak cord at Lima Beads. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. So I collect buttons, all different kinds of buttons. I collect plastic, glass, bone, metal, right? And Czech buttons are like the best you can get, right? And I have never bought these ones before because they're very expensive. I've seen some amazing ones on Art Beads, and look at this. That's a Czech button. I want to put this in its own bag so it stays protected, because these glass buttons with these, it's kind of a sharp edge there. They will chip if you store them with other glass buttons. So whenever I have these fancy ones like this, I store them individually so they don't get ruined. But isn't that just incredible? The detail? So pretty. Look at this one. Both of these are Czech glass. Wow. That is epic. Shank's a little bent in that one. I'll try to fix it. Hopefully it won't break off though. Or could just leave it alone. So pretty. They're both really big. They're huge. I think they're like 26. It's bigger than a quarter. Has to be. They're really big. So that was epic. And then we have some Czech glass here. And I don't want to drop them. I'm going to pick them up. But there's Czech fire polish beads. Czech fire polish beads. There's turquoise rondelles. Those are pretty. Some very pretty color. There's Picasso beads in here. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. There's a beige Picasso Czech fire polished rounds. Oh my gosh. I should go onto the Dollar Bead Box and see if they have those. There's a cathedral bead. Some really pretty stuff. There's a lot of stuff like this in this box. So those are cute. Okay. And then, I know my scooper messes with the light. I got some more cord. This is suede cord. And here's some more that's in baggies. Suede cord. Here is Soft Flex, and this is something that I've been wanting because I've been working with some Soft Flex beaching wire that I've been getting in subscription boxes, and the stuff is amazing. But I have a lot of tiger tail that my aunt gave me because she had got out of the she does ceramic, and she made some jewelry making stuff, so she got out of the business and she gave me her tiger tail, and I'm trying to use that up, so I didn't buy this, but I was really excited to get this, and it is the silver color, right, and look right there, $16. It is so pricey. But that's another awesome find. I didn't see what the strand was in this. Where is it? Diameter, oh, 21 strands. Right there. 30 feet. And it looks like it's kind of unused. It looks like there's a lot on there. And also I got Fireline, which is something I always need. And it is 6 pound, which I usually do 10 pound. It's 50 yards, but I don't know if it's a full spool. I don't think it is because there's tape on it. But something I always need. $8.50 for that. Oh, and by the way, little trick. I never ever buy Fireline from Beadsmith. Fireline is made by Berkeley. Berkeley is a fishing company. So whenever I buy Fireline, I go online to Amazon or Walmart and get it there. In the tackle supplier, you go to Walmart, it's like 15 bucks. At least it was back in the day. You can get the 125 yard spools at Walmart for 15. That's what it was years back. But now I found that I can get 300 yard spools on Amazon, but they do sell out a lot of my favorite size. So if you need it, make sure you shop around because they sell out a lot on Amazon. You can also get this at Bass Pro Shop. But I don't remember if they were more expensive or not. You might be able to go on their website and see. But yeah, it's a much better deal to buy this for fishing. And I don't think there's a difference between the Beadsmith one and the fishing one. I just think that they smack that name on there, right? And they charge more because it says Beadsmith. That's just my opinion. And I also got some snap clasps. These are really cool. These are snap clasps or ball and socket clasps. I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but these are like a game changer in jewelry making closures. So that's what it looks like. Okay. And it's what it is. It's a little ball. It's like a trailer hitch is what it makes me think of. And this ring. Okay, so you got your trailer hitch right there. And you back your truck up to your boat and you just put your truck on your boat and then you can drive off. It's just like a trailer hitch. Isn't that cool? It's really easy to put on and it's great for necklaces and bracelets. It just snaps right on. It actually makes a snapping noise. So there's 2 of those and these are pricey. I bought these on Amazon and they were very expensive closures. So this one's silver. Here's more. This is antique copper, which I don't have that color. I have silver in my stash and antique bronze. Those are like the colors I use the most. And there's also a gold toggle in here. That looks like a really nice toggle. It's very thick, hefty. And there's a bunch of these. I want to go through them and see what letters I have. Hopefully I have a bunch of vowels. They're alphabet sliders. And I think that she bought these to go onto this cord. Yeah, so I could double this cord, right? And use these beads on it. I also have a piece of suede cord that's 1/4 of an inch wide. See, I think that's her plan was, to go like that. Do bracelets, chokers, stuff like that. I'll probably do bracelets. I think there was 3 of these bags. Yeah. I'm wanting to say she got these from Amazon because that looks just like the labels that I get when I shop for jewelry making stuff on Amazon. Alright, so there's 2 there. Here's another one. Here is a bag of gorgeous Czech beads. Just push my pile back. I didn't open this bag. This is so pretty. These are 6mm. These are Czech Bicones. Czech Bicones have a elongated shape to them, right? You see how much longer they look? They're really good quality though. They have smooth round holes. They won't cut. your thread when you're weaving with them. That color mix is so gorgeous. And here's some more Czech 6mm. This is a dark amethyst. Beautiful. This is purple iris 3mm. Those are pretty. Maybe I should put those back in the bag. Oh, I just realized something. This bag says Ceylon Turquoise D-Bobbin. I wonder if that is the thread that is right here. Yeah, that might be Ceylon Turquoise D-Bobbin. Does it say the size on it? No. I think that might be the same thing. Don't you think that's probably this is supposed to be in that bag? I thought that was nylon or Nymo thread at first. And then there is this thread. I'm dying to try this. It's Miyuki beading thread. I think I've seen this on art beads. I got, let me show you. So I'm obsessed with Fireline. It's my favorite thread. I've never tried Wildfire, but I have checked it out at Michael's and Walmart, and I've realized that it's a lot thicker feeling than Fireline, which I kind of like that because it means it's strong, but then when I go to use it for weaving, I will have a harder time passing through my beads. So anyways, when I found Fireline, because the first thread I tried and I didn't like it was Dandelion, and it's braided. And it's really easy to puncture. It's supposed to be waterproof and stuff like that, but I didn't like how it frayed and stuff. So anyways, I tried Fireline, and I love this. But I had wanted to try a few years ago something else, because Fireline is expensive, and I found 1G thread. This stuff is really good. It's made by Toho. See that there? This is a huge spool, 250 yards. I got this on art beads, and this is really good stuff. I like it, and I would compare the feel of it and how it works to Nymo. It feels like that, but it's way stronger. You can't break it. If you go like this and pull it between your hands just like this, you can't break it. It's really strong, so that's good. But I want to try this and see what this is like. This is unused. It has its cellophane wrapper around it. If you guys have ever tried this beading thread, let me know down in the comments what it's like. Again, right there is the name. Oh, it's in a different language, I didn't realize. Right there, it's a nylon thread. This one says it's nylon too, so these might be a lot alike. Do you see that? That's the same size, and they both say nylon. They might be the same. I don't know. I'll try it. I'll try it, but if you've tried it, let me know what it's like. And here are more beads. This is such a pretty color mix, and the colors in here look a lot like the Bicone right there. There's a bunch of Czech beads. I'll scoop it up into my shovel because I can't really pick it up without dropping it. But there's a bunch of Czech. There's a, right here, see these? 6mm crystal Picasso Drux. I have that Czech fire polish bead in my stash. There's freshwater pearls in here. Beautiful beads. Lots of Czech. These ones here, at first I thought they were amethyst, but I want to say they're just Czech rondelles. But they kind of have like an amethyst because of the holes. I'm thinking they're Czech. If it had a rougher hole like it was drilled, maybe amethyst, but I don't know. I think they might be Czech. But there are some beautiful beads. The color mixes are so pretty. I don't know if I want to separate those because I really love those mixes, and I think I might put these with this because of the color. I want to make something with this color. Where did my bag go? Here it is. Really pretty. I hope you could see that well on the camera. It's kind of hard to show it. Right, and here is a bracelet made with those beads, those European beads. I thought this was a great idea. That bead's not sterling silver, but the design on it is really pretty and tropical. But this is a bracelet she made with the crystal cup chain. There's a whole bunch of this chain in this box. And it looks like she glued this. It's very cute. She used the suede. I've done a tutorial using this crystal cup chain in macrame, but I didn't do it like this. Like this here, it looks like she just, she took a piece of suede, folded it in half, maybe 2 feet. I'm thinking it's probably what she did. And then she tied a knot, which what I like to do is I always like to put my button on this end, and then I have this be my open end, and I put my button through there. Because I find it hard to start out with a loop and then have the button on this end and go through that loop, and it just kind of seems strange to me. Like this though, I like how she designed this one. But anyways, so she tied a knot, then she put the cords together, tied another knot down here, and then she took and put the cup chain on, and it looked like she just wrapped the thread around the cup chain, and then she tied a knot down here and secured it. But I have a video that I did in the past where I took cup chain like this, and I did super long cord, and I did square knots, and I put seed beads on the sides. I'm going to try and find a picture for that design and put it up now. That was a really fun design. I love all the colors that I used. I had so much fun doing that. And here is another wrap. This one's a double wrap. It's really cute. I don't think that these were even worn. They don't look like they were. And here's another bead in here, and this one has a sterling silver 925 marking. That's really cute. Here are some more bracelets, and I like this design idea. So this is, I'm thinking for kids, because look at how tiny, right? Like it's really small, unless it's not supposed to be open that much. Still, it's a very small bracelet. But what she did here, she tied this in half, or took in, she cut cording, I'm thinking about 2 feet long, because that's how long you really need for one wrap around your wrist is 2 feet. Fold it in half, tie a knot, and then she put beads on. Then she tied another knot, and she has these little dangles here, and you just pass these through this loop, and then you tie it together. And that's the bracelet. But this would be hard to put on by yourself, so you would have to have someone put that on for you. But the design idea itself is cute. And there's 2 of these. She made that one and this one. And I do think that these seed beads here are dyed. I don't think they're this color all the way through. It's like a painting that's on them. And here is some more cord, and I'm trying to find out what this is because I've never tried it before. I have several spools here. I want to say this is pearl cotton. Let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. There's a label on this side. I think this is cotton. Am I right? And this is the stuff she used for those bracelets. This one here. It looks like it. These purple colors are very pretty. I love those too. This color is pretty also. And then there's this. Now this is really exciting because I've been wanting to do a tutorial using ball chain, but all the ball chain I have is really small. The design idea I have will work with the smaller chain, but I wanted to try a larger chain, and I just thought it was so cool that I have an entire spool here of this stuff. There's a lot on here. Doesn't say. Is that the size? That's the diameter size. Yeah, but I don't know how long this is. Pretty awesome. Can't wait to play with that. But I have so many projects that I've been working on. I don't know when I'll be able to get to that project. And here's some more cord. This is nylon power, it says. So there's silk thread, and then there's this nylon cord, which I think I would like the nylon stuff more because there's like no stretch to it, right? and it melts, which is my favorite thing to finish off pieces. So I'm happy to have those. And here's another bracelet she did in brown. Here's more cord. Here's more thread. And I wonder if that's the same. Yeah, I think it is. It looks like the hole in the center is the same. And then a ton of, this is a big mess, of crystal cup chain. I am going to try and rescue this from the tangles. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm thinking maybe I'll try, I don't think I have a spool to put it on. I'm going to untangle it and try wrapping it around cardboard or something. This is a really small cup chain. I don't have it this small in my stash. Like, it is really tiny. Do you see how little it is? It's really good quality though. Looking at it from the side, I don't see any prongs sticking up, which is an issue that I have with some of the chain that I have, and little crystals fall out. That drives me crazy, but this stuff looks like it's pretty good quality. Very bright silver. Here's more cord. Here's more ball and socket clasp in gold. Here are beading needles. These are pony sewing needles. Well, it says beading at the bottom. Size 11. I have never tried these. Let me know down there in the chat if these are good needles. I'm addicted to the, oh, there's one trying to escape. I'm addicted to tulip beading needles. Those needles are super good quality. They don't break. And I bend my needles a lot, and when I bend those, they usually bend right back. Or if I'm really hard on it, they'll slightly bend, but I've never had one be like totally mangled like the, what is it, Beadalon needles? Those get bent up a lot. But the needles I have break on me all the time, and I bought a whole bunch of them, was the John James. Is that what they're called, beading needles? But let me know down in the comments if you've tried the pony needles and tell me if they're good or not. Here are some more beads. This is coral. Are these all chips? Looks like it. There's also something blue in there. Red coral. And then here is a mix. We have no space left. This is getting bad. Here is a mix of acrylic beads. Faster ones. These beads are great. That's not acrylic, is it? Oh, maybe it is. These beads are great for using in macrame because they have large holes. I love that about them. See that? Oh, there's a millefori in there. That's cute. This is a glass bead. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's also some tiger's eye in there. I think most of it's acrylic though. Pretty colors. These would look awesome in my spiders. You know my wire spiders? Because of the patterns like that, they would look cool. Okay, where's my scooper? Put these back. And we still have more. Here are some pearls. There's freshwater pearls here and glass. The yellow one are glass, and then the pink and the peacock ones. Freshwater. And these, I could barely see these in the picture. I didn't know what they were. I thought they were Czech, but now that I have them, I can see that they are a gemstone. I don't know what kind of gemstone. There's like a project in here that's been abandoned. This feels like Fireline. See a little stitch? And I'll show you the beads. I don't know what this bead is. Some kind of a gemstone. It's very pretty, whatever it is. colors. I like the colors. I have no idea what that stone is. Here's more chain. This one's bigger. More pony beading needles. This is 10. The other one was 11. Right? Yeah, 10 and 11. I mostly use 10. And here are some metal spacer beads. There's some cool shapes in here. I'm needing the daisy spacers because that bracelet that I made in my last tutorial. I love that bracelet. It was so cute. Oh, there it is. I'll get it out in case you didn't see it. So I kind of need to get some more daisy spacers so I can make more of these because I love these so much. This here. This was one of my recent videos. I had so much fun making these. And I used daisy spacers to keep the beads separated. I love those. Alright, and this bag here, I didn't go through this bag. So this looks like the stuff that was in the bead box. I know these acrylic beads, these were in the box. So I don't really know what's here. It looks like there's some cord in here, which I'm going to try not to dump out in beads. I'm trying to just get the beads out. I don't want that to unravel. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this chain. That's a pretty chain. Wish there was more of it. There's a Czech bead on there. Turquoise Picasso or travertine. Ooh, these are pretty. Look at these. Those are Czech table cut. Those are gorgeous. Those are really pretty. And these here, these are all turquoise Picasso or travertine. These are heavy duty. Those are really thick. Have you guys noticed that sometimes you'll get Czech beads that are really thin? Like these, right? Like I got this one, the bracelet I just showed you. These tile beads. Right here. These beads. I've gotten some of these that are real thin, like these are the thinner ones, but I've also got some that are even thicker. Like, it looks like the same bead from the top, but then when you turn it sideways, it's thicker. It's weird. I don't know what that's about, but these are like really thick. And then there's some, are these Picasso bronze? I think so. Actually, this bead looks like it's black with Picasso and bronze speckle on it. Those are gorgeous. I don't think that's showing up on my camera, but those are really incredible. I've never seen that before. And then here's more. These are also beautiful. I really like this person's color choices that she was into. She has some really pretty stuff. Okay. And I don't think I want to put these back in this bag. I don't want to deal with that cord again. I think I will put these in another bag. Okay, so here is a whole bunch of strung beads. These are turquoise nuggets. These have never been used. I think this is a 15 or 16 inch strand. It's very long. I don't know if this is real turquoise or not, but they are beautiful. This is such a unique shape. I don't have this shape at all in my stash, in any of my beads. That's really cute. I love that. And these, I did not see these at all on the picture, but I tried looking for them and went back, and I think I might see just a little bit of this bead in the box, the bead box, but it's really hard to see. But these are Czech Red Picasso teardrops, unused. They still have the tags on them. These beads are so expensive. What does it say? I can't read the label. That makes no sense. Wait. Is it $6? There it is. $6.50. I think that's what it says. What is this one? Yep, $6.50. That one definitely says $6.50. That's so expensive. Those are so gorgeous. I love teardrops. Oh my gosh, these are precious. $6 for this strand. I got some amazing finds. These are gorgeous. I'm really happy to have this color. And I just realized that it's two different colors. That's the transparent side. This side here has some kind of a... It's not luster. What is it? I don't know if it has a metallic look to it. Maybe luster over transparent though. That's really pretty. I'm happy about those. And what is this? Oh! Poppy Field Bead Company. $1.80. I'm going to look that up. I don't see a website, but I will look that up. There's a phone number. 3mm Czech fire polished beads in turquoise. You can never have too many of those. Wow! Matte Apollo Umber. Oh my gosh. That one has me on it too. Persian turquoise. So I have a regular Czech fire polished turquoise and Persian turquoise. The Persian one is darker than the regular turquoise one, in case you didn't know. It's more of a teal looking turquoise. This is such a pretty color. And again, right there's the name. Matte Apollo Umber. It's like a burnt orange with bronze. Where's the copper? Maybe it's copper. It's a beautiful strand. This is 3mm bronze. That's great to have because I use that color more than any other color. Like bronze and turquoise are my always go-to favorite colors. So happy about those. Oh my, 2-hole pyramid beads. I have a bunch of these in my stash. Not a ton, but like short strands. Like I think I have a strand that's like that. And these here, it's like a Checkmate Tyla, is it called Tyla bead? No, Tyla is made by Biuki. They're Czech tiles made by Checkmate, I think. And they're really unusual. I find this hard to work with because of the spikiness, because they're so tall, I guess. Maybe if I make something with them, I should make them with beads that are like 6mm instead of doing 4, because they have so much height, to kind of even out some. Does that make sense to you? Because those are so tall, they're really tall. That's probably 6 or 7mm tall from the side there. So maybe, yeah, because look at this. Yes, that would help. See the height? Because those are 6mm. So that I should try something like that. This is a strand of gemstone beads. What is this? Green vein jasper. I have not gone through this bag, by the way. I was stuck on the large hole European beads, the sterling silver ones. I was separating those, and I didn't venture this far because I was up late last night getting ready to film 3 videos today. So I did not go through this bag. This is really pretty. I like how shiny it is. Green vein yellow jasper. I've never seen this before. $4.50. It's very gorgeous. Oh, here's more. That one has green in it. Is this the same though? Yeah. Like that one too. They're the same. This, I saw this, and I feel like this is what made me make this purchase. This strand. Does this say orange? Or it's saying yellow. It's a Checkmate tile bead. And it says 2-hole 6mm Picasso opaque yellow. 25 bead strand. This says yellow, but it looks orange. This is very orange. I don't know how they are calling this yellow, but look at how gorgeous. It's so pretty. The Picasso on this bead, how it has this blue, purple, green specks. It's just to die for. It's so gorgeous. I love those. And these, this is a half a tile. So this is a full tile and this is a half a tile. And those look great together. I feel like turquoise goes with everything. I'm stuck on pearls. Oh no! I don't want to get them everywhere. Okay, I got it off. So these are the half tiles. Aren't those cool? This looks like Persian turquoise. It says bricks, 2-hole, 3x6mm. These are 6x6. Persian turquoise. Yep, I was right. 50 beads per strand. That one has 2 tags on it. Right there, 6mm. Looking for the size. Beautiful. I don't remember if I have this in my stash. That size or that kind of bead. I think I might have 1 strand. These are epic. I wish I knew what this color was called. And it's not going to show up on my camera. So this is like that Czech bead I saw earlier. It looks like it's black with bronze specks and Picasso on it. It is so pretty. It's really hard to see because it's strung up. But it is like the most gorgeous lintel. This is a Czech lintel. It's a 6mm lintel. I use these all the time in my Czech flowers. It's $5. Here's some more 3mm Czech flower polish beads. Is this copper? Yep, 3mm copper. Matte copper. Here are some Czech pearls. Yes? Nope, they are just glass. I could tell they're glass. Czech pearls are also glass. But you could tell that these are glass because when you look at the bead, look at the hole. Do you see how the hole is pretty large and it's very flat? It's not a rounded hole. It's a very flat hole. Like when you look at the beads from the side, see how it's flat sides? It's round, but it has a flat sides. That's a regular glass bead. The Czech pearls are very rounded. So when you look at a Czech pearl from the side here, the hole is smaller than this, believe it or not, and it's rounded. It doesn't have that flat spot there on the side. It's very round. So those are glass. And then we have some more pearls. The peacock colors. Those are pretty. And more of these leaves. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to be using these. I'm very excited about this natural green color because I do have this shape of bead in some funky colors in my stash. I realized after I got them that I probably should have went with green. More pearls. Oh my gosh. This is a $12 strand. Freshwater pearl. What does it say? Rosalind pink. $12. That's expensive. That's a really neat shape too. Do you see how it has that bubbly look to it? It's not showing up. It's like bubbly looking. Alright, so we finished that bag. There's some awesome stuff in there. Worth way more than 20 bucks. Okay, there's still more stuff. There's some more Czech beads in here. This bag. Let's go through this. I didn't go through this at all when I received this box. So there is Czech teardrops, turquoise. These are beautiful. I don't have this shape in my stash, or this size. I have this color, but mine are super tiny. The really small Czech teardrops, that's what I have. But those are Picasso. There's these, which I love these. This is beige. Czech beige. Oh my gosh. There must be a full strand here. Sometimes you can find this kind of bead at Michael's. Those are beautiful. I love those. We have some gemstones in here. That's really pretty. I think that's carnelian. Or maybe agate. Tiger's eye. I like the natural shapes. I think this is unakite. Green and pink. There's more pink in this than green. Which usually it's always the other way around. A lot of green. Rose quartz. And this is weird. This is a ceramic bead that looks like it wasn't finished. Like they didn't finish the bead. This is what it's supposed to look like. And I've never seen that before. There's a bunch of ceramic in there. And there's more seed beads and teardrops, and there's little Czech beads throughout. Oh my gosh. Those seed beads, are those the marbled? No, thought it was the marbled. The Toho marbled seed beads are so darn expensive. I love those, but dang, are they pricey. There's also more freshwater pearls in here. There's 6/0 seed beads. There's some Amazonite 3mm gemstones. More Czech fire polish. There's wooden beads. It's a cute little mixture. Alright, there's more Czech beads. These are Czech fire polish. Looks like 3 and 4mm. You know what size I don't have is 2mm. Isn't there a 2mm Czech fire polish bead? It's called True 2 or something like that. I don't have those. I believe they're at Hobby Lobby though. Pretty colors. I love this caramel looking one right there. These are really pretty color mixes. Do you guys realize all these like colors that she had put together in these bags are really pretty together? Those are very fancy. I like those. And there's more beads. There's some turquoise in here. What does that bag say? Ultra microfiber suede purple by the foot. But I didn't get purple, I got black. Unless I'm blind. Or colorblind. Turquoise. These would work perfect in this bracelet. Like I said, I wanted to try a gemstone bead, right? In this style bracelet. I did a tutorial on this. Wire wrap the ends, have a daisy spacer in each end, or some kind of just a metal spacer bead. Because just that little detail right there makes the design so much more interesting. Oh, there's some ceramic beads not supposed to be in here. Gemstones. These green ones are acrylic, and so is this bead. It's funny looking. I have some I have some eye pins, brand new eye pins. I actually need that color, believe it or not, so that's cool. Here's another bracelet. Looks like an evil eye bracelet. I think those are cute. And here are some metal beads, or at least they're trying to be metal. I think they're acrylic with the metallic finish on it, and I've told you guys this before, but acrylic beads that have the metallic finish are actually really good quality because they don't tarnish. They keep their color permanently. You don't have to seal them in bags. They can be exposed to air. Wow, that one's really cute. I like that. It's really cool looking. I like the barrel too. I have this. I got these from, I think it was Michael's. It's a 3-hole spacer. The ones I got from Michael's though, I think they came in a multicolor pack of silver, bronze, copper, and gunmetal. But I like that. I think those are cool. And copper spacer beads, which is something I need to get more of because I've been using those a lot lately. And I don't have many shapes. I have way too many silver beads. I have a lot of silver beads in my stash. Doesn't it always seem like that? You use the things you have the least of, you use more of. Why is it like that? And here is another awesome find. There's more Czech tile beads in here. Oh, and pyramid and bricks. This color mix is really pretty. There's the Czech pyramid, 2-hole pyramid bead. Then there are these. Is this bronze? Why does this look so bright? This looks really bright to me. There's a bunch of those 2-hole tiles. And then here is the brick. And it's red color. What is this called? I have purple beads that are like this, or Czech. It's transparent, and then it has this like golden haze over it. There's pink, 3mm, those are precious. Black 3mm. And this color, which I can't tell what that is. I don't know if that's green. That's a really pretty mix though. I like those colors. See all the colors? I don't think I've ever done a color combination like that, but I like those. I feel like I'm losing stuff in my pile. Here is more stuff. This is cord crimpins. I like using those on leather. Here's more suede cord. Here are some toggle clasps. Those are nice ones. I like the really chunky toggles. I always go for chunky ones. And then we have the jewel loom, which I've never had a jewel loom. And if you guys remember, I made my own loom from wood because I wanted to make some bracelets, and how I was making my bracelets and the kind of loom that I had was not working out, so I ended up making my own wooden loom, and it worked better than the store-bought one. But I would like to try this. This has been around for a while now. I like that it has this cool zipper pouch. I didn't know it came with that. Here's the tension bar thing. Right there. You put that in here. This clear zipper bag thing, I think this is vinyl. These, I got something stuck in my zipper. These bags are really good for storing jewelry making stuff. I've never talked about this in a video before, but I like to go to Goodwill and thrift stores, and I go through their purses, and I'm always looking for these clear bags like these because they're really good quality for storing jewelry making stuff, either for like traveling with or just storing your stuff in it, because you can see through it. And I have a bunch of these that I put like I store my bags in them. When I'm making jewelry, what I do is, like, this here's a project I'm fixing to film. I use these bags for storing materials in for doing projects. Like, I'm going to film this later. And they're just really cool. They're great for jewelry making. That bag, I got that at Walmart. It came in a 3 sets. That was the small one. There was a medium and then there was a large one. But check out the Dollar Tree, because sometimes you can get them at the Dollar Tree. But this one here, this is stuff I need to put away. This one has not butterflies. This one has feathers on it. It's cute. I could still see through it, but they're really strong, durable. They're great for jewelry making. Other crafts too, if you wanted to. Okay, there is still more suede cord, red, black, and there's some awesome seed beads here. Here are some more of those ball and socket clasps. And I think these are crimp tubes, but I've never seen crimp tubes that look like this. My aunt, I've told you about her before, she was into ceramic. She gave me a whole bunch of jewelry making stuff, and she gave me crimps. That was like the first generation crimps. And the crimps she gave me are really thick, heavy duty. They're not smooth like crimps today. They have a twisted lines on them. But they're like really thick, and when you squish them shut, they're not going to open up like the crimps today. Other than the best crimps I've tried is soft flex crimps. They're really thick, and those you cannot open up again. But the cheaper ones, I've been able to reopen them. You can't reuse them after you open them, but I've been able to reopen them and restring the project if I mess up. And here is the instructions, by the way, for the bead loom. So I'm happy that she sent those. And that wasn't the instructions. That was a box. This is the instructions for the jewel loom. And, okay, that's the rest of the box. Now let's go through the seed beads. So my most favorite seed bead color to use is bronze. And I go through a lot of them. And I was really excited to find these. This is not the label for this. This goes on another bead tube, but this says Artful Beads Japanese seed beads. They're 8-ohs, $8. This is a totally unused tube, never used, completely full. That's awesome. This looks exactly like the dark bronze that I always use, but I don't think these are Miyuki. I think they're Toho. They have that Toho shape, but I'll still use them, of course. And then, I gotta get this tube out. This here, I believe, goes on here. This is matte dark smoky amethyst. $4.50, 6mm. What? That's not right. Those are seed beads. Those are not 6mm. These are like 3-4mm size. Those are pretty though. I have shiny 6mm silver line, but not matte in my stash. And these, what is this called? 11-oh seed beads, 24 grams, not anymore. Amethyst lined light topaz. What? I don't see amethyst. I don't see any purple here. But this color is very pretty. I like that color a lot. And more seed beads. Okay, what does this say? 11-oh Japanese seed bead. I can't tell if these are Toho or Miyuki. But they are my favorite seed beads to use. Here's more. What is this? It's fading. Delica 11-oh black. $3.50. Black Delicas. And don't fall on the floor. Oh man. 15 O's, $9.50. These are so expensive. I wonder if this is my favorite silver color. It's made by Toho. It's a nickel-plated silver. Those are permanent finish. I hope that these are the same. There's not many in here, but as you can see, they're so expensive. $9.50. That's like $5 right there in seed beads. I use these so sparingly. The really expensive seed beads like this, whenever I make projects, like I'll see people in magazines use these really expensive seed beads, and they'll do a huge bracelet that's like 2 inches wide, and they do all silver, all gold, these really expensive seed beads. You use like an entire tube. And whenever I buy this stuff, because it costs so much, I use just a little bit of it. Just a little sprinkle of metallic in it because it costs so much. I'm very conservative like that. And then these are cool. Delica 80 copper lined crystal. These are gorgeous. I hope those are permanent color. I like those. I would like to do some stitching with 80 Delicas. Just because their holes are so big and it's a bigger bead shape. Size 15, $4. This is epic. I got this just recently, this color, in 8/0s and 6/0s, and I love it. It has a, I talked about this in my seed bead haul, how I used to, before I got into metallic seed beads, I used to get colors that were similar to metallics, because the galvanized seed beads, the color came off, but now there's Duracoat and permanent finish, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. But they still make galvanized seed beads in the silver and the gold. That comes off, so I used to get beads like this, like the gray Ceylon, and I would fake metallic colors in my jewelry making. So that's a good faker right there, the gray silver lined for faking metallic colors. And then, because it has a metallic look to it, you know? These are 80 black Delicas. That's awesome. I like the bigger sizes. And these, I hope these are permanent. Delica bead, bright copper, plated. I can try and look these up. Those are so beautiful. Those might be really expensive, or they might be cheaper, where the color can come off. So I try to look those up somewhere. Oh, there's an item code on there. Maybe I can do some kind of a search. If you guys know, if there's a place where I can look up this item code and figure out what these are. You guys are so helpful. In my last video, I showed you how I got a whole bunch of, not my last video, it was a couple videos back. I showed you how I got a whole bunch of Mill Hill seed beads, and I said that I didn't know where they came from, and one of you commented and said that there's a Mill Hill website, and you can go to the website, put the color in on your package, and reorder the color if you wanted to. I thought that was really epic that you knew that and you told me that, so I really appreciate that. And my camera is telling me that my memory card is full, so I'm going to try and hurry up and wrap this up. So here are some more seed beads. This is a beautiful purple. I have a purple like this in Czech, but mine is darker. I love this really pale lavender color. It's a AB finish. What does it say? Matte, transparent, smoky, amethyst, AB. Those are gorgeous. We have just a few tubes left. We have 4 minutes left. Again, we have some more Japanese seed beads, $15.06. This is such an epic find. I am so happy to get these. These beads are pricey. Oh, this is the light bronze that I was telling you guys about, okay? And then again, dark bronze. So, if you are interested in getting metallic seed beads, I recommend that you get the Miyuki dark bronze seed beads. It comes in all the sizes, 6, 8, and 6, 8, 11, and 15. I recommend that you get all the sizes if you love them as much as I do, because I use them in everything. But there is a dark Miyuki and a light. This one is the light one, okay? When this is brand new, it's more of a age golden color, not so much bronze, but over time it changes. Do you see that? it's changing. It's looking matte, like it's dirty or something. But if you put this up to the light, these beads, you'll see that they actually look purple. They have like a transparentness to them. They're really strange. I'm not crazy about them. I'll still use them. But these here, these keep this color permanently. And I just love those. Alright, so this is everything I got. My memory card is really close to being full. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I will leave a link for Mercari down there below. With your cell phone, click on the link, download the app, and get a $10 coupon so you can get whatever you want. You don't even have to put payment information in. If you find something that is $10 or less, you get it for free. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified when I upload new videos, and check me out on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.